They say the past is never truly gone. Sometimes it's hiding right under our noses, and that's the case with this week's scary story. It's about an ancient fort right here in the heart of New Delhi, tucked away beside the Pharaoh's Shakotla Stadium. You may have passed by it hundreds of times without realizing. It's not very big, just a ruined gateway and a few crumbling pillars. But what's left of this fort is enough to send shivers down your spine. Because locals believe it is haunted, not by ghosts or spirits, but by Djinns. Do you know what those are? Well, let me tell you, Djinns are elemental beings made of fire and air. In fact, many gods have quit after claiming to see glowing eyes in the darkness or hearing strange chanting when the fort is empty. Officially, the fort is closed after sunset, but people still sneak in. Many leave their letters and offerings at the base of this pillar. And if you liked this episode, share it with your friends. We'll be back with a new story next week. Until then, keep listening. They don't want to stay around for an answer. But some do, like this man Arif. He was a historian who used to mock these stories. He thought the Jinni tales were just superstitions, but one night he stayed back to study the ancient inscriptions, and that changed everything. They are invisible, yet all-powerful. Now, most stories about them come from West Asia, but Delhi has its own share of tales. It was the middle of summer, but Arif felt a chill. The silence is too deep, the air is still, and the pillars seem to watch you as you walk past. I know it sounds like just another spooky story, but think about it. Who doesn't believe in ghosts? We may not see them, but we feel their presence. Maybe that's what happened to Arif. Just an unexplainable feeling that drove him crazy. Or maybe there really are Djinns trapped inside the fort, waiting to be set free. That's when he heard the whispers. They seemed to be coming from inside the pillar. Just then, a page in his notebook turned on its own, then another and another. Soon the whole thing was unfurled. At the end, he saw a hand, cold as ice, but there was no one there. The next morning, Arif was found outside the fort gates. He had burn marks on his arms and a wild look in his eyes. Locals say he never recovered from what he saw that night. They ask for favors. Sometimes as simple as a good night's sleep, other times not so simple. Some letters are written in blood. They ask for revenge on a lover, healing for a sick child, or justice for a family. Most are too damaged to read, but some still stand, like this one. It reads, "Oh Allah, help me get my wife pregnant." Well, you get the idea. People from all over Delhi come here with letters, incense, milk and other offerings to give to the unseen. Locals say if the Djinns are pleased, their wishes will come true. But that's not a guarantee, and Firuzshah Kotla Fort is at the heart of it. See, the fort was built in the 14th century by the Sultan Firuz Shah Tughlaq. He wanted a grand fort to show off his power, and he got it. For centuries, the fort stood tall, watching over Delhi, but now only a part of the boundary wall remains. The rest is gone, destroyed by time and neglect. These days, the ruins are covered in graffiti. Some are political, some are just random tags, but most are messages to the Djinns. Many who come here don't believe in Djinns. They are just desperate. Like this woman. She lost her son in a road accident. This man believes his son's cricket career isn't taking off because of a jinx. This couple came to seek a cure for their infertility. But how do you please something you cannot see? What if it doesn't want to be pleased? That's the scary part. Locals say that Djinns are not evil, just powerful, and they are most active on Thursday nights. He was alone in the ruins, surrounded by shadows. Then suddenly the temperature dropped. What's scary about this place is not what you see, but what you feel. Do you believe in Djinns? Let me know in the comments.